just as planned.
Nice.
Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Have you fared any better?
Ooh.
Oh, just look how it shines. Thank you ever so much. Say, aren't you curious who I want to meet? Well, I'll tell you. My mother and father. I don't even know what they look like, you know. Not to say I'm unhappy at the gracious hand, of course. But I'd really like to meet them, even just once. I want to tell them how grateful I am that they gave me life. Oh, it's so shiny. Oh, hi, Arisen. You'll help me again if I need it, won't you? Please say yes.
Of course.
Miss Daphne seemed pleased with our efforts. Mayhap we ought to pay her another visit sometime soon.
It is as you say.
Or in a few days' time. Right, what is this quest?
Dead on my feet.
Alright, sorry, excuse me. What quest are we tracking right now? Oh, weird. I'm gonna do this.
It strikes me that we have not visited Mel for some time. Shall we stop by and see how its people fare of late?
We need to go up to the prison, though.
Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way
Ready?
for a change.
I'd
you
fail
lurking?
you speak on any subject, friend.
All right, Adam. Enjoy your lurk. What are you doing here?
Would you lend your ear to my request?
You've made quite a difference in my life, you know. Since meeting you, I have braved innumerable tests of courage and learned much of myself and the world. As a testament to this, I intend to set out on a journey anon, and I am hoping you might accompany me. It would be a chance for me to show you just how far my skill with the bow has come.
Many
Sure.
thanks.
Wow. Okay. Accompany your visitor on a pleasant jaunt. How do we get to the prison? Isn't the jail up here somewhere?
Faring well, I hope. Fancy a look at my wares? Got to sell off what I can while I'm in town.
What idea what happened to that kid?
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
After you, Arisen.
I'm not the only one who's too busy to rest.
Getting dork.
Hurt to put my feet of a moment.
Think that the jail is over here
Do you
somewhere.
know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
It is not our place to hurry the Arisen.
I think the jail is up here.
There's no harm in a bit of merriment.
Nope, wrong way. Oh. He's in this one.
Sonnet. I'm nodding off where I stand. I'd swear.
Well, have you found some place I might sate my scholarly curiosities?
Yep. Gracious Hands Vaults.
Oh, to think such a place existed. Oh, very curious. Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought to be able to find the rest of the way on my own.
Okay.
It's rare to see people in such high spirits.
They're gonna be upset that I'm guiding somebody out of here.
I'd swear I've not blinked once in
Come on, dude. It's very dork.
At last, 'tis a relief to be at your side again, Master.
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
Oh, buddy.
Guide me outside, then. Aye, this should be far enough. My thanks. If you truly are Arisen, then I swear to someday repay this debt I owe.
Yeah.
Words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Pray visit me if you've the time or inclination. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be of some use to you.
Okay. You freed Waldar from his cell in the dungeons. Report back to Captain Brandt.
Now to report to Captain Brandt.
Okay. Very dork.
If 'twere up to me, I'd never leave.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Follow me, if you would.
Following.
Here we are.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen.
Tell me of the magistrate.
Since Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell, the man's dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon to our cause. Mayhap 'twould be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. He might have knowledge that could benefit you on your travels. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you?
I guess.
I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration for your Majesty's efforts.
Got a fairy
That
stone.
was certainly worthwhile.
We have achieved our objective.
Our efforts have been rewarded. Shall we report this development to Captain Brandt? We're here, Master.
I think the only thing we got to do is, for him, is go on the coronation. Maybe I'll do this. Try this beggar's tail thing again too. It's going to require us to wait a little while.
I quite like it here.
A place to call one's own is no small fortune. I should like such an abode myself. Say, when next we meet, will you tell me about all the sights you have seen on your travels? I do so enjoy hearing about them. In the meantime, I shall leave you with this in the hope that it will be of some use to you. Fairy stone, okay. It is not the way of the arborist to wander, nor to stray too far from the ancestral home of our people. And I must confess that I find myself intrigued by you, such that I am compelled to bear witness to your fate, wheresoever it may lead. Oh, okay. Thanks. Let's go into our house. Change back into our normal clothes. Yeah, that's everything. Pause it. Get rid of that. And that. And that. Okay. Well. Pretty productive. I just gotta go this way. Ooh, excuse me. Wait for this, bro. Not sure how long we're gonna have to wait. That diamond. Nope. We did it. Beggar's garb. Deliver the beggar's garb. They didn't actually have an upstairs. Interesting.
Such quietude is a blessing.
We need to go.
Somehow my feet always carry me.
Or do this, bro.
Not much going on hereabouts.
Oh. Right. Who are we supposed to deliver it to? Bring the beggar's garb to someone it might interest. What?
There's a ladder here.
Being by your side is an honor.
Walter's Tavern or Baldwin's Estate. Why would he want it? Go to the beggar's quarter.
I quite like it here.
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sort of sense. The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better with a bit of medicine. Yet ever since he came here, he's only gotten worse.
I understand how you must feel. But you must see that your son's health continues to wane. There is no medicine that can heal him outright. He requires proper treatment. I am caring for him as best I can. I beg only for your patience. However, if you truly cannot entrust him to me, perhaps you would care to take him home with you instead. Mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery. Of course, I would be sure to visit him as oft as I am able.
Home, you say?
Dear, we are pressed enough as 'tis.
All right, he stays. But pray bring my son back to health.
I will look after him. I swear it.
Whoa.
That woman's taking advantage of us, she is. She knows full well we've nowhere else to turn.
I spend my days in quiet reflection. Sir, ought you not be in... Ah, forgive me. You're not a patient, are you? I suppose you must be a visitor. 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Eleanor. I have the privilege of serving as abbess here. I regret that I cannot offer you a cup of tea, but I'm in the middle of making my rounds of the patients. Not to mention, I have to find the means to procure more medicinal ingredients.
We can probably help with that.
Oh. You wouldn't happen to know someone willing to brave the roads, would you? I know 'tis perilous, but there is one ingredient in particular we cannot afford to run out of.
I can bring what you need.
You would procure it yourself. I am grateful beyond words, sir. In that case, might I trouble you to bring me some miasmite?
Ooh.
The slums are a bane to the body's humors, and its residents are oft prone to illness. We do what we can with what little we have, but we're always short on helping hands. Your aid is most appreciated, sir. May your search prove fruitful.
Tellers, miasmite can be harvested from phantoms, monsters that wander the world a night.
At last, it all becomes clear.
Does it?
Interested in my wares?
All this hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
Where's he at?
Aye, sir. What I can do for you?
Mental of a beggar who told epic tales on the city's streets cannot be equipped or worn as a change of dress.
What? You mean to say my Albert's a noble and has only been pretending to be a beggar? That can't be true. Earning a living in the slums isn't easy, but Albert and I, we promised each other we'd try our hardest to make ends meet. We've been working toward that all this time, and you're saying 'tis all a lie. I don't want to believe such madness, but nor can I deny that these garments are my husband's. Pray, tell me where you found them. I must see this for myself.
Okay. Visit Selena in a few days' time. Okay. What quest do we currently have selected? Okay. That's for later. I wonder how much Maz might they want.
I've been on my feet all day.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Maybe. Maybe not. up here? Wow. Well, apparently. There's the entrance.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
Can you go get our miasmite?
Somehow my feet always peruse at your leisure.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the road?
Aw. Where's it at? Right there. Take it all just to
Despite
make
the
sure.
hour. Much obliged.
I think we can go this way. Maybe.
Yes, sir.
Oh, she needed 3 of them. Nice. Thought we brought more than one.
Have you procured what I asked? Splendid. You've my gratitude. Unfortunately, I can give you little more than that. Forgive me, but I must return to my rounds directly. Ah, but in place of a reward, mayhap I could give you a tour of the premises. Only if you've the time and inclination, of course. What say you? Would you care to accompany me?
Easy there, Abbess.
As servants of the gracious hand, we provide whatever treatment we can to those unfortunate who are stricken by maladies. Yet, at times, 'tis not enough. Perhaps you will recall the parents who were here when you first arrived, an unfortunate pair. They've suffered no few hardships in the slums, and now even their poor son Lubomir has fallen ill. By chance, he was examined by a roaming man claiming to be a doctor. Yet, the family had not the money for the medicine he required. So, he was put into our care.
Okay. Follow Lady Elena.
Here he is. This young man is Lubomir. We've been administering the medicine recommended by the doctor who examined him, but he has yet to show any sign of recovery. To be perfectly honest, I doubt the soundness of that so-called doctor's judgment. After all, there is no shortage of ne'er-do-wells out there, willing to claim their medicine the only cure, that they might inflate its price. But I suppose I ought not say such things so openly. At any rate, I'd best continue on my rounds. Pray, stay as long as you wish. Come, come. We've medicine to prepare. We've enough to make a fresh batch now, thanks to a kind donation.
Psst! You there! Help me! Listen, the sisters here are good to us, but I'm growing weaker day by day. It started with a slight fever, and now I can scarce lift myself up. See that empty bed? An old man was lying in it till just a few days past. He told me he was feeling better, that he'd be well enough to leave anon. And now he's... Mayhap I'm just imagining things. I hope that's the case. And yet... something isn't right about this place. Pray, should you hear any queer rumors, about the gracious hand. Come tell me of them, won't you? I'd see to it myself, but I can hardly move.
Okay. Investigate the gracious hand.
Oh, it's so shiny. Oh.
Good day, sir.
Might you be a friend of Lubomir's? He's seen better days, hasn't he? There has been talk of sending him down to the basement, should his condition fail to improve. That is, the basement sick room, where our most critical patients convalesce under the Abbess's care. None of the other sisters are permitted entry, including myself. Teles, she gives the patients a special medicine. I know not what kind. At times, I hear strange cries and moans drift up from below.
She's making zombies.
Which is to be expected. Those who come here suffer all manner of afflictions, you see. And yet, a part of me is afeared for them.
Okay. Walk back to Lubomir.
So, the worst of us are taken to the basement. Mayhap that's the source of the queer voices I hear at night. And none save the Abbess can enter? If the gracious hand has a secret, 'tis the Abbess who keeps it, I reckon. You've done this much for me. Would you be willing to go further? I must find out what goes on down there.
Sure.
You've my thanks. I just can't stomach the thought of lying here not knowing. Of course, all the better should your search come to naught. But if you do find aught amiss down in that basement, it must be the Abbess's doing. Should you find evidence fit to implicate her, will you help me see to it that justice is carried out? See, I've already reported my suspicions to the Sentinels, and we've arranged a signal. If you apprehend the Abbess, they'll know to come and arrest her. So I beg you, sir, find the evidence you need, if it exists to be found.
To get to the bottom of what is happening at the Gracious Hand, we shall have to acquire evidence of any misdeeds.
It is as you say.
Okay. How do I get into a room that only she's allowed in?
How might we enter the basement sick room?
Not a bad idea.
We need a key or something? Oh, I guess not. I think our lantern burnt out. Oh, no. Okay.
Medicine? Medicine! 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 Now! Now! Now!
Okay. Creepy.
Oh, someone help me. Jahan? Bruno, where have you gone? Oh.
That sounds like a zombie. Harpy pinions, goblin horns, unlabeled medicine. Blood in that. Small fangs, goblin horns, records of treatment.
Mayhap 'twould serve us well to track down the former patients mentioned in these records of treatment.
I suppose 'tis so.